Hello everyone, and welcome back to Game Break, an Inspire the Muse presentation where we explore the plot behind some great video games. When we last left off, Booker and Elizabeth were exploring their way through Emporia on their quest to get to Comstock House. And on the way, we discovered that the Lady Comstock may not have had as much faith in her husband as the rest of Columbia did. For now, we press forward to see what other secrets may be hidden in Emporia.
I saw you run around back there. Let's see. These people are crazy. Just want to get that out there. This is madness. This is what Rapture would have been like during the fighting. There is... Ooh, it's dark in here. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that when Andrew Ryan was going toe-to-toe with the other guy, I always forget his name, increases clip size by all weapons by 50%. That sounds familiar. Increases clip size by all weapons for 75%. I have a feeling that this one that I have, that I got early on in the game, was because of certain little, what you call it? DLC type bonus purchase. We're not going to worry about that too much, though. This tells me to go up that way. Searchlights, never a good sign.
What a waste. How's the city going to come back from this?
Maybe it shouldn't.
That is one option. This city was pretty bad to begin with. Maybe it's best to just abandon it altogether. Lesson learned, move on, forget all about it. Basically what happened with Rapture. Now we're up to Harmony Lane. Not much harmony here with all these peacekeepers. Just basically executed. This is absolutely war. Right, so we're getting close to the photo studio, and since the photo studio has a name, I'm willing to bet that there's going to be some stuff in there.
You shall be judged!
There's no getting out of this.
Alright, so there's some bad stuff going on around the corner. I heard them. Oh, I see him. Missing my sniper rifle now. I don't really know if I have anything that I want to use to throw at them. I'm not quite sure how this return to sender works. I guess I just tap it and it automatically works.
Make it quick.
And in my misusing of it, I wasted all my bloody salts. So now I gotta go hunting for salts. I'm sure I'll find some, no problem. And worst comes to worst, I can buy some. First, let's do some searching.
Oh, That would have been nice to know about. That gun automaton would have been helpful.
When you have quality.
Oh dear. This is definitely war. You know, I think I actually like... I hate to say it, but there's a part of me that may have actually liked the racist version of Columbia more than this version of Columbia. Because at least the racist version was relatively peaceful. This is nothing but chaos and disorder.
You know, I keep thinking about that dream that you had. New York on fire. There's something about it.
Yeah, I bet there's something about it, all right. Supposed to go that way. Guess I don't get to go into the film studio.
Got a lock here.
Really? That little old lock.
Oh, just unlock it. Be thankful, I'm running out of lockpicks
It's
to
done.
give you. So all these freaking doors need 3 lockpicks each. Oh.
Oh.
I like what you did with the place. There better be something in here other than gear. Decreases weapon reload times by 30%. As compared to a chance to... Empty clips have a chance of auto-reloading. You know, I'll actually take the reload. It's funny, they're both related to reloading, but I think I take the more guarantee of reloading faster as opposed to the non-guarantee of maybe I'll get a free reload. Ooh, the Prophet himself.
In front of all the men, the sergeant looked at me and said, "Your family tree shelters a teepee or two, doesn't it, son?" This lie, this calumny, it followed me all my life. From that day, no man truly called me comrade. It was only when I burnt the teepees with the squaws inside did they take me as one of their own. Only blood can redeem blood.
Well, this guy, he's got issues. Comstock's got some serious issues. So he was accused, basically, of having Native American blood in his that family line. Somewhere along the line, some of his ancestors, you know, did the do or got along with some Native Americans and had some babies that eventually led to good old Comstock. And he did not take kindly to those accusations to the point where he actually claims to have gone off and killed some Native Americans. Of course, according to good old Slate, that never happened. Comstock was nowhere involved with any of that fighting. But Comstock believes it. He's telling those stories to his people, and you know his people believe it. So is the camera place just a landmark so I can know where I am? Actually, I wanted to try and get in there. Bulletproof glass. Ooh, that is a faster reload. I wanted to look at the cameras. Let me take a look at the map. So I'm at the photo studio. I'm going to go through Victory Square. But I think I'm actually going to backtrack because I definitely want to check out the other side, and I don't know if they connect to each other. They might. But I'm going to take backtracking, so this might be a little boring unless I think of something to say along the way back through. This world is a world of pain, misery, and death. I admit, it would have been somewhat fun to play through Rapture during the fighting. But I'm willing to bet it would have been a lot like this, just underwater instead of up in the air. And a lot of splicers. I'm still trying to figure out, though, how, like, so many handymen and the firemen in particular have sided with the Vox Populi when even the firemen sound like they're still loyal to the beliefs of Comstock, if that makes sense. They still talk about the non-believers being purged and whatnot. Those are just straight up pig noses. Appetizing. I'm definitely going to go through this way because I'm hoping to be able to get to Lutece Manor, and I'm hoping I won't need lockpicks to get in there.
Watch where you're pointing.
And there we go. I guess this return to sender can come in handy sometimes, even with those automatons, the Patriots, which again, well, I guess those could be rewired. The automatons make sense because they can certainly be rewired to fight on anyone's side, really. Anyone who knows how to design the things could probably finagle with them and get them to do whatever you want. You want them on your side, just a little reprogramming and you're good to go.
It's the Lutece lab.
Looks abandoned.
Oh. I wanted to go inside. Really curious to see what might be in the test labs.
To control me?
Uh-oh. She's a little out of sorts. Haven't seen that in a while. Elizabeth, if you're just going to be coughing while you're in here, maybe it's probably better that you wait outside. Go through ammo for this gun really quickly. Probably not great. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there are so many vending machines here either. Too bad these upgrades don't have a visual effect on the guns like they did in BioShock 1 and 2. The guns themselves look the same no matter what. That one's a little sad. I like that feature that when you got an upgrade for a gun, the gun itself noticeably physically changed to represent that upgrade. Alright, come on. Let's get out of there, Elizabeth. Now, I'm kind of bummed I can't get into Lutece Labs. I came here on purpose because I wanted to check the place out. As it turns out, the place is... oh my. Risk of death or serious injury. This place wasn't abandoned, it was shut down. Probably when Lutece was brought in to specifically work for Comstock. Denied her access to her own lab and made her work for him instead. Shut her lab down in the process. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there's still a pistol in here.
Hey, there's a lockpick over there.
Needed those. Back up to 3, which seems to be the running average necessary amount around here. Still haven't found where that cipher was supposed to be, so I'm a little concerned about that. I don't remember passing one anywhere.
There you go.
Not sure what that gets me. Probably nothing. It's just that it's fun to fight enemies from up here.
I'll be down here.
Oh, it comes with an RPG. Oh, nice.
I'll wait down here.
Ow! Alright, so I was right. It was literally telling me that I could supposedly
Need money? Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
hide in a tree. Except that I can't hide in a tree. So, owie. Luckily, there's a few apples here I could eat to replenish my health. I think I also need a refresher. What exactly are we doing? The Lutesses made it seem like we could control the songbird. Wow, they decided to give me a runaround for no real reason. I bet at one point this market was a nice place. At one point. That doesn't look proper. Here, everything burns. Now, why is that freight hook up there? Any particular reason, or just for funsies? Probably just for funsies.
Go ahead. I'll be fine.
Yeah. There's definitely more mobility in BioShock Infinite as opposed to 1 and 2. And it makes sense over BioShock 2 since... Alright, that's not proper.
I know that place. It's Albert Fink's house. I love his music. I wonder if he's in there.
Albert Fink. So I guess we could slip through there. Oh, Albert Fink is the brother that Jeremiah Fink talked about, the one that was stealing the music from other timelines. Because that music is from the 80s. That's girls just want to have fun. Oh. Oh, so he was making his own music, but he was also stealing influence from other timelines to make his music. How very interesting. Oh, speaking of Jeremiah Fink.
My dear brother, these holes in the thin air continue to pay dividends. I know not which musician you borrow your notes from, but if he has half the genius of the biologist I now observe, well, then you are to be the Mozart of Columbia.
Interesting. So Jeremiah Fink was using them to study biology from other timelines, while his brother was using them to steal music from other timelines. That's pretty interesting. Stealing music from the future. That's impressive. That is definitely a new one. Go up this way and not past the electricity? No? Alright, we'll go down this way. I think all roads lead to the same spot anyway. Still have no idea where that cipher is. Alright, so we're by the Memorial Gardens. Yeah, and Comstock House is that right. Like, before earlier in the game, I admit, a lot of it felt almost pseudo on rails. There wasn't much free exploring. There was generally a straight line with a couple side paths that were just dead ends. This is the first time I felt like there was multiple paths that you could take. Oh, this is where the Lady Comstock is buried.
These silver eagles might lose their value, but gold always trades.
Bet I had some cavities.
There they are. Grave robbers. Problem solved. I don't take kindly to grave robbers. I don't take kindly to fighting in a cemetery either, but one must do what one must do. There is no need for the grave robbing.
I found some money. Want it?
Though they're probably right about the Silver Eagle thing. The Silver Eagle is a currency developed for Colombia by Comstock, essentially. Lutece and Lutece. Wait, what? How are there Lutece gravestones? Rest in peace. Name mostly scratched off. Creepy child. Your neck's doing all sorts of things it shouldn't do. Yes, yes, I know. I said no grave robbing, and yet I'm here stealing money from the dead. But the dead don't need it. They're dead. Yep, there she is. Well, Elizabeth, you want to say hi to your mom while we're here? No? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Goodness, if this place wasn't creepy before, the fact that we're in a cemetery, it's starting to creep me out a little bit. There's a thunderstorm going on, there's creepy child graves everywhere. No, sir, I don't like it. So it does make me wonder, completely unrelated, but what happened to the people that died in Rapture? Were they sent back to the surface, or were they interred somewhere in Rapture, or were they buried at sea, as it were? What did you see, Elizabeth? She said, "What's that?" Oh, lockpicks. That's good because I need more lockpicks. Ran through quite a large number of them. Alright, nothing else to see here. That's not what I wanted. About that. I was expecting to open a map. I don't know why this game doesn't have maps. At least not in-game maps that I could pop up like BioShock 1 and 2 did. Which is slightly frustrating. The shop's at Emporia. Man, the fighting was rough. And there are weapons and just chaos
Elizabeth?
everywhere. If this went on for long enough,
Ready.
given a long enough time, this would absolutely be Rapture in the air.
Found some money.
No doubt about it. Sky Rapture. Columbia's Rapture 2.0. Oh wait, I almost forgot something. I noticed that there was a view device over here. Solving the Irish problem. I've seen that already. We know solving the Irish problem. Jeremiah Fink's got it covered. Just let them work. Oh, is that where we're going? That's actually a little creepy looking. I mean, I get it. It's the 3 founding fathers that are treated as patron saints up here, but with the storm cloud shooting electricity across their faces and them looking over everything. Hi, Elizabeth. It's a little creepy. Ultimately, I get the feeling we're going to be heading over there. For better or worse. CH Comstock Victory Square. I see we would have come up the other way. Well, here we are. Comstock House. I am both surprised and unnerved that there's nobody here. Yet more vending machines. Still can't quite afford the sender aid, which absorbs and collects incoming ammo. I don't know if I care about that one. The undertow boost might be useful. I like the undertow. You know what? Why not? Last burst gun upgrades. Now, both guns that I have are fully upgraded. It also means that I can't get that undertow upgrade, but so be it. Yeah. This is where I would have come up the other way had I not turned around. Yep, downtown Emporia. I remember this spot. Remember this place? Yeah. So it's a big circle, and we really went around it for not much, especially since I can't go into the labs. I really wanted to see Lutece Labs. And again, I am unnerved. There's nothing here. But they're loading me up with small bits of health.
Over here.
Yeah?
Beyond that gate lies Comstock House.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Let me just take a peek around the super creepy place just a little bit more. We never found the cipher. I didn't even see it. It's probably hidden somewhere. I mean, I thought I checked everywhere. Unfortunately, I can't track side quests like that, so unless the cipher's in Comstock House, I don't know where it is. Oh, I have to wait for her.
Lady Comstock, how lovely to see you. Wonderful of you to make the journey, especially considering your painful death 19 years ago.
Lady Comstock.
The dress. The thing has mistaken me for my mother.
Your fingerprints do not seem to be your own today, Lady Comstock. Are you unwell?
This isn't going to work.
I think it can.
Your mother's dead, Elizabeth.
Yes. I think it's time I paid my respects. Let's head to where she's buried.
Oh, you wanna. Yeah, remember that thing I said about not liking grave robbing? I think we're gonna do some grave robbing. I think we're gonna take Lady Comstock's hand from her corpse.
Oh look, we're all out of time. The family reunion will have to wait till next week. For now, I want to thank you all for joining me for this great episode. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to hit the like button and consider sharing it with your friends so that they too can find some inspiration. And as always, make sure to subscribe to our channel here at Inspire the Muse for more great videos from us. And until next time, get out there, find some inspiration, and be creative.